Hello and welcome. This video is about my Trek Domane AL3, but this story begins with my 2017 Chevy Cruze. Long story short, at only 48,000 miles on the odometer, the Cruze needs a new engine to the tune of $6,000. And without putting too fine a point on it, I don't have that kind of cash kicking around, and I'm not willing to invest it in this car even if I did. So I am presently without automotive transportation. But as I'm fond of saying, I always have a plan B. In this instance, plan B is the Trek Domane. Now, I have gone on in the past about how for me, a bicycle is kind of a luxury, a toy, a diversion, if you want to call it that. But I've also gone on about how bikes, for some people, can be a tool. They can be basic transportation. And I now, somewhat ironically, find myself on the other side of that equation. And I'll tell you what, I am glad that I have both the bicycle and the physical ability to ride it. Because, well, sometimes I like to eat on a regular basis. So living way out in the country, a bike ride into town to get groceries would be not impossible, but problematic, let us say. The good news is, about 6 miles from where I live, there's a little place called the Sheepscot General Store. I first stopped in there, a couple of weeks ago, and I've ridden by it a bazillion times. I don't know why I never stopped in. I just kind of figured it was some kind of little artsy, craftsy place, but it's not. They have all kinds of fresh vegetables that they grow right there, fresh baked goods, pizza, gotta love pizza, and from my perspective, they have a lot of vegan food available. Also, their pizza has a vegan cheese option. Now, I know some people are going to go, ooh, vegan cheese, but trust me, pizza without any cheese is just soggy tomato-covered bread. So I got my backpack out, and I got my butt on the bike, and I went for a ride. I've ridden past this place so very many times without even thinking about it until I was put into a situation where, well, I guess I had little choice in the matter. It's really nice to be able to go to some place that has a wide variety of food and good services and nice people. The people there were great. And I didn't get too many odd looks when I strolled in with my fluorescent orange helmet and going clump, 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 clump in my clip-in shoes. I guess I may not be the only cyclist who has stopped in there in the past. But I got a pretty good haul. I say haul. I got probably, I think it was like $35 worth of food, and their prices are competitive. And I know this sounds like an ad for the Sheepscot General Store. Maybe it is a little bit, because I am so appreciative of having access to this. One thing I did find, though, is that even a small cabbage in a backpack, it's not comfortable on a long ride. But, it's all good in the end, right? And so let's see, what did I get? I got salad mix that they grow there, as well as a cabbage grown in their farm, 2 packs of tempeh, 2 perfectly, in my opinion, ripe bananas, a bag of frozen broccoli, coconut-covered dates, really nice herbal seasoned popcorn, and some really good strong ginger beer. And not shown here, a mid-ride homemade chocolate donut to fuel my ride home. And I guess at the end of the day, it's nice to have a plan B, you know? So basically, my plan B for being sans automobile was my inexpensive backpack and my Domane. And I do realize how fortunate I am that I have the wherewithal to be able to do this, both physically, as I said earlier, as well as having the bike in the first place. It really brought home to me that which I've said so often. A bicycle can be more than a diversion. It can be a tool. And boy, howdy, let me tell you, I appreciate that now. If you enjoyed this video, there's a link to a playlist for the Domane, lower left, and there's a link to another video that I imagine you will enjoy, lower right. And as always, thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate that. Goodbye and have a great day.